Welcome back to the Cinch USTRC National Finals of Team Roping. I'm Amy Wilson. We're here in Fort Worth, Texas. We just finished the Succeed Equine number 13 shootout. Huge congratulations to our winners. We have Sterlin English and Hollis Harris. You guys just won $55,000. How about that?
That's pretty sweet.
It's a pretty good day. Pretty good day. Pretty good day.
And a whole bunch of prizes too, right?
A whole bunch of prizes, yeah. Saddles.
That's the tricked out of saddle I've seen in a while, so I'm pretty pumped.
Yeah, they look really nice. So congratulations again to you guys. You were second high call, took over the lead, and then high call team caught a leg. What'd you think? When you made your run, what's your reaction?
Well, as a healer, I just try to do my job, and when he turned him, I just tried to find the best spot. When you ride out, all you know is you did what you could, and the other guys had bad luck, you know what I mean? But I've been on both ends of that deal, so it's just fun to have it work out every once in a while.
Yeah. I was just trying to not break the barrier. That's all I was trying to do, not break the barrier. When I rode in there, I didn't even hear what we had to be, so.
Just block it all out
Jesus,
and stay
take
focused.
the wheel, nod and get out, and you're good.
And on the horse you're riding, sometimes that's a little bit challenging. Tell us more about that.
He's just a lot in the box. Once you get him in the corner, he's good. He looks down the pipe, but he's a lot of horse, and he's a fire-breathing dragon for sure.
Yeah. And you spend a lot of time on horses. You ride a lot of outside horses.
I ride lots of outside horses. I got to say, I ride a lot of horses for Kent Youngblood, and he actually found this horse for me and sent him to me. And after 6 months, I just said, well, I'm going to have to try to own him, because I said we can't sell him to anybody because he's not real friendly to be around. So he ended up in my string, but I'm thankful now.
Yeah, now you have a big win on him. This isn't the only winning you guys have been doing. You just won some good money not long ago, and then he cut you. Then he saw how much you win, and he brought you back?
I don't know if it actually went down like that, but I made him think that just for a little bit. Anyway.
Called him and said, hey, we're not roping. You don't heal him fast enough. Sorry.
Yeah. So it was kind of fun. We poked at each other a little bit. He said, well, I'll rope with you here, but I can't there. And I won 2 monies at that hole, and it's like, yeah, we'll rope in Fort Worth again. I was like, all right, sounds good.
You'll make it happen. Well, you're glad you did, aren't you?
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Yeah. When you're not roping, you're being a stuntman. Tell us more about that.
Yeah, stuntman, professional faller offer. I almost did it in the first one on this rope, and I'm glad you guys didn't see that because it was pretty rough, but the second one worked out, so we're all good.
I want to know more about this. Some of the projects you've worked on. What's your favorite to do?
There was one called Macbeth that I worked for Chad Dash, and it was really fun. I fell off a bunch of horses, and it was cool. He gave me some really good opportunities, and I've done some acting a little bit and a couple shows. It's been all right.
So you live in New Mexico, but when you work, you go all over?
Yeah, it's just kind of they call you go, so wherever they hire you.
And a lot is filmed in New Mexico, so that works out well, too.
New Mexico. They got a lot of tax incentives, a lot of tax breaks, so it's good.
Awesome. And you're just from down the road in Stephenville now is where you live, so short drive.
Oh, Stephenville. It's such a great location because hour and 20 minutes here, about an hour and a half around the house, man, you can go to lots of jackpots and good ones. And I've lived in the Panhandle in South Texas, and for the last 7 years I've lived in Stephenville, and man, this old guy doesn't like to drive anymore, so it makes it real nice to keep my circle small but still get to rope for good money. It's fun.
And I think everyone's figuring that out, and things are just going to keep growing and more opportunities.
It's growing. There's lots of arenas in Erath County over there, I promise you. There's lots of folks over there.
Yeah,
yes,
it's a fun place to live, that's for sure. Well, I think we should take a look at all of your runs. We will start with round number 1 today. This is the number 13 shootout. You guys were 7.33 on this first run, so tell us all about it.
Get the horns and get out of the way. That's all you got to think about.
What do you think, Hollis?
Well, it looked pretty good. It looks better than when I was roping him because I didn't think I'd got down the arena far enough. So I thought, well, I had to take him 2 or 3 swings, but it didn't take as long as I thought. But that sorrel horse of his can open them up. And if, as a healer, if you know when they're going to open up, it makes it easy to get your rope behind there. And that sorrel horse is a nice horse.
Yeah, you guys look good. You start off in a great way, and then round number 2, you got even faster, 7.03 in the outside arena. What'd you guys think of this one?
Man, he got a good start on this one, and this steer, he just hung right there, and when he opened him up again, I took a little bit of a risk, but when Sarley pulls him in there, it finishes real quick.
This guy, he's an old rodeo guy. You've been their head, and he's going to put it down.
One more time in slow motion right here. Looks good.
Well,
okay.
We'll sure take it again if y'all
would not
give it
change
to
a
us.
thing. Would not change a thing.
Now to steer number 3, you guys got even faster, 6.05. Tell us about this run.
I just got a really good go at him. He was a really good steer.
Man, that's just old school rodeo right there. You get there, nobody's roping, so you don't get to see much go. And when he sticks his head out and I get beside him, I'm like, oh boy, I get to throw at this one. And then it just like he hung and I set it down and I didn't have to go very far.
Yeah, we've seen some fast runs over there. And as you mentioned, you didn't get to see many guys go, but this was an awesome run.
The hardest part about this heading deal that I figured out is the barrier. So every one of them is just don't break the barrier, don't break the barrier, don't break the barrier. You're good. Everything's all right.
Okay, short round time. You needed to be an 8-something. You were second high call, 7.94 on this run. Take us through this one.
Blacked out. Nodded my head and blacked out, and it worked.
Man, when he came around there, he didn't look as big a hop, but when he hopped real high, I just left my hand down there and go, don't pull it, don't pull it. And his Sarley just kept going. And
I was just thinking get to the end of it.
Yes,
right here.
and Sarley will go to the end of it. And right there, I thought he was big hopping, so I rolled my wrist up and it stayed over the hocks, and that's the way I like it.
We'll get to see it one more time. And no matter how focused you try to be and calm, there's no getting over $55,000 on the line and a chance at winning this deal, huh?
I know the announcers are talking it up, but most of the time when we're roping down there, we don't hear all that. I mean, you have to stay focused. I've been doing it a long time. You just try to do your job. And before I ride in, I was just talking to God, and I'm like, just give me my focus to do my job. It doesn't matter afterwards whether I win or lose. I still win, but I just wanted to be focused and not miss something in the run. And he let me do what I was supposed to do.
Yeah, what a great prayer.
I was thinking about dinner after.
Well, that's one way to keep your mind off of it. So now what's for dinner with
Wherever
$55,000?
anybody wants to go, we're going. So
You have a whole
Papa
fan
knows,
club
baby.
out here, so
McDonald's.
yeah. Seeing how
Kids
many
meal.
people want to go to dinner with you, you might have to rethink that. This isn't your first time to win a shootout. You were, I think, 13 years old. I don't know, little bitty, and you won a number 11 shootout with your dad.
Big man right there.
Yeah.
He drug 4 of them in my loop.
Yeah,
Yep.
take us back through that.
Blacked out on that one too. I don't remember any of it. He nodded his head and you dial and you look up and the flags drop and you're like, yeah,
It's all good.
we did all right.
Yeah,
That's
but
cool.
you still remember the moment and how special
I still remember
it was.
the moment. It was really special,
Yeah.
especially to win it with him. It was a really, really special day. Probably the best win of my life.
And
for
I know
sure.
you love watching him win
Oh,
as
for
much
sure.
as you love
I like
it for
watching
yourself.
him win more than I like to win, but it's great to win. I hate to lose. So.
Yeah,
I like to win more than I like to lose.
I'm with you there.
yeah.
I'm with you there.
I think that's what keeps you guys going, no matter what, is your desire to win. And
Well, to have a chance to win ropings like this, and especially since the USTRC has been around a long time, and all the kids know this was then the World Series came along, but right now this is still the best thing for the kids, the best roping they go to, the best money. Of course, I got to rope against them, but get a young lad to head for you, and everything will be all right.
yeah, throughout these first couple days, we're just getting started here. But I've talked a lot about how the USTRC really created team roping as we know it today, and I'm sure you can speak to that too.
Oh, for sure. I was going to school at Tech in '94 or something, and we go to Abilene to this Inter Once, and not many teams, and we thought, oh my gosh, this is the coolest thing I've ever went to, and I mean, it's just been rolling since. So that's a long time ago for me, since '94.
Yeah, so cool to see all the money that you can win team roping and have fun doing it as well. Any other thoughts on what today was like, and especially now getting the win?
Well,
Dinner after.
Yeah, he's buying dinner for everybody. I'm going to go
hungry,
home
I
to my
think.
wife, and we're going to cry together and
gotta
know
rope
that
hungry.
everything will be good.
Didn't need anything before you got to rope hungry. If you're hungry, you're going to hook one.
I do have 3 grandchildren and 2 daughters, and they get to watch me rope in Amarillo. The other one lives in South Texas, and it's just fun, and they can go, yeah, Papa can still catch one. So that's all. That tickles me too.
Yeah, making the entire family proud. I love that.
That's it.
Well, great job, guys. It's been a lot of fun to
Thank
visit
you.
with you
Thank
both,
you.
and it was awesome to see you get this win. Sterlin English and Hollis Harris, $55,000. They were 28.35 on 4 steers to win the Succeed Equine 13 Shootout here in Fort Worth, Texas. We will have lots more roping coming up for you tomorrow, including the breakaway roping, and it'll all be live on roping.com.